Good afternoon. This is the April board meeting of the Portsmouth Public Library Board of Trustees on April 20th, 2020. And Kara, would you like to, sorry, April 21st?
I think on our agenda page it says April 23rd, so nobody knows what day it is. Sorry, April 23rd. I think on our agenda page it says April 23rd, so nobody knows what day it is. Okay, could you call the roll, please?
Mr. Salmons?
Here.
Ms. Fresh?
Here.
Mr. Schisler? Dr. Kent?
Here.
The first item is the approval of the minutes for our Materials and Equipment Committee, Property and Extension Committee, Personnel Committee, and our regular meeting on March the 17th, and then our special meeting on April the 7th. Do I have a motion?
I'll move. This is Ryan.
This is Tammy. I'll second. Okay, I have Ryan and Tammy. Any other discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is the approval of the financial report for March of 2020. Do I have a motion to approve? Okay, I've got Ruth Ann, and who was the other? Dr. Kemp?
I'll second. Yes.
Okay. Any other discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Morton?
Yes.
Mrs. Teeman?
Yes.
Mr. Salmons?
Yes.
Ms. Fresh?
Yes.
Mr. Clay?
Yes.
Dr. Kent?
Yes.
Next item is a motion. I need a motion to pay the bills for March of 2020 in the amount $517,026.
So moved.
Is that Ralph?
Ralph, yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'll second. Ryan.
Okay, Ryan, second. Any other discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Morton?
Yes.
Mrs. Teeman?
Yes.
Mr. Salmons?
Yes.
Ms. Fresh?
Yes.
Mr. Clay?
Yes.
Dr. Kent?
Yes.
Next is the budget audit and expenditure. That would be Ryan.
Okay. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm not prepared. Give me my email up. I just came off an appointment, so my brain's a little bit slow.
I think we're all out of sorts.
All right. Let's see. PA. Okay. So, just 1 second. Sorry, I'm almost there.
That's okay.
All right, April 23rd, there we go. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to make a motion to approve the donations in the amount of $1,436.20 for the period of January 1st through March 31st, 2020.
Do I have a second? Tammy will second. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Morton?
Yes.
Mrs. Teeman?
Yes.
Ms. Fresh?
Yes.
Mr. Clay?
Yes.
Dr. Kent?
Yes. All right. Secondly, I want to make a motion to approve the refunds in the amount of $25,069.52 for the period of January 1st through March 31st, 2020.
Do I have a second?
Second. Ralph.
Ralph, okay.
We got to talk third person, don't we?
Yes. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Morton?
Yes.
Mrs. Teeman?
Yes.
Mr. Salmons?
Yes.
Ms. Fresh?
Yes.
Mr. Clay? Mr. Clay,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dr. Kemp,
Yes. Okay, and last but not least, we need to approve the transfer of funds in the amount of $167,825 from the account number 401-005-9900. Transfers to the account number 401-005-5400 for building improvements.
And Paige, I believe that's for the HVAC, is that correct, or Dylan?
Yes, correct. It's for the HVAC improvements at 1220 Gallia.
Okay. Do I have a second? Tammy, I'll second.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got Tammy. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Morton,
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman,
Yes.
Mr. Sammons,
Yes.
Ms. Brush,
Yes.
Mr. Clay,
Yes.
Dr. Kemp,
Yes.
Okay, up next is Ruth Ann with Property and Extension.
Hello. On the March 17th meeting, we, the board, voted into an agreement with Santana Energy for a 36-month period for gas service. The following morning, when that contract was sent to them, they denied the contract due to an expiration date. And we need to acknowledge that they did not accept that and make that agreement void. And along with that, we need to approve a new gas agreement for the same 36-month period with a company called Plymouth Rock. Dylan has worked on this, and if there are any questions or discussion, we can refer them to Dylan. But it would be my recommendation that we make a motion to approve the new agreement with Plymouth Rock and acknowledge that Santana Energy did not agree to our contract and make that motion void.
Okay, so Ruth Ann, let's do that first one first to terminate the
Okay.
Santana Energy. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
I'll do that right now.
Okay, I've got a motion
Okay.
from Ruth Ann, and Brian, was that you second?
Yep.
Okay, so that first motion is to terminate the original agreement with Santana Energy. Do I have any other discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Morton,
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman,
Yes.
Mr. Sammons,
Yes.
Ms. Brush,
Yes,
Mr. Clay,
Yes.
Dr. Kemp,
Yes.
So then the next one, Ruth Ann, is you made a motion to approve the new natural gas agreement with Plymouth Rock, correct?
right, and it would begin on May the 1st of 2020.
Okay. Do I have a second for that?
I'll second it now.
Okay. Do we have any discussion on that?
I just want to say thanks to diligence.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to say thanks for your diligence, Dylan.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, call the roll, please.
Mrs. Morton,
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman,
Yes.
Mr. Sammons,
Yes.
Ms. Brush,
Yes,
Mr. Clay,
Yes.
Dr. Kemp,
Yes.
Okay, it looks like we're down to the report of the director. So Paige, that's you.
Thank you. Since we are unsure of when the library can actually reopen, even with the expiration of the stay-at-home order, we had originally had the fine-free go through, I think, April 30th. I was asking the board if we can make a motion to extend the fine-free period through June 30th of 2020.
This is Tammy. I move that we extend the fine-free period to June 30th, 2020.
Ryan seconds it.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mrs. Morton?
Yes.
Mrs. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Sammons?
Yes.
Ms. Brush?
Yes.
Mr. Clay?
Yes.
Dr. Kent?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to, the next two things are just informational. One is the reopening process of the library. Although the current stay-at-home order will expire May 1st, libraries have not received the safety protocols that we need right now to fully reopen to the public. This should be available later this week. Ohio Library Council is working with the governor, the desk for staff. We do have gloves. We do not have masks. So we are in the process of trying to find masks. We are also waiting for the mandates for how many people, including staff and patrons, can be in a facility based on square footage. So even though the order may end, most libraries in Ohio and throughout the country, they're opening to the public, the staff, but they're going to hold off on opening to the public until there's more directives available. But we can easily begin to offer, as of May 1st, start offering again reference call-in services, and we will work out a plan to offer holds pickup without having patrons come in the building.
Hey, Paige, I have a question.
Yes.
So basically, and if I heard this wrong, you were saying they're trying to decide like how many employees to bring back. If that's the case and they're not bringing them all back, is there any departments or employees that have the ability to work from home? That way you can try to get everybody back?
Well, what we're looking at is what some libraries are doing is that we're going to work altered split shifts, staggered shifts. And
Okay.
that way we think we can get, probably in the branches where there's only 4 employees, that's not going to be an issue. But here at the main library, it will be an issue. We are going to look at staggering work shifts, staggering lunches. Obviously, there's a lot of things that the library will not be able to do after we reopen. Most likely, no programming, in-house programming for a while. The meeting rooms might need to be closed to the public. So there's just a lot of questions. Library directors from across the state are meeting on WebEx. I participated in those. And there's just a lot of questions about how the library can reopen safely for both patrons and staff during this time.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Anyone else have any questions about that?
Hey, do we think we'll be offering curbside or just on like reference pickup hold items? Or would we be able to do like call ahead pickup, kind of like we were doing right at the end there?
Well, we never did, unfortunately, get that implemented. But yes.
We had talked about it.
Yes. Yes, and we've got all of the process laid out to where there is no physical contact. So yes, what my hope is that besides hold pickup, people can call and just say, I want 15 children's books, and we can check those out to them. We're going to do the most that we can within the guidelines of the safety protocol. We're going to work with everyone as much as we can to get as much of the materials out that we can. So the holds are still there from before we close, so people will still have the ability to get those holds. And so I think we'll have where we can people can call in and just say, give me 5 mysteries, and we'll check out 5 mysteries to them and have them waiting for it. So we're going to try to work as much with the public as we can to get what they need.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan, I think.
Hey, this is Tammy. I just wanted to thank you for everything you're doing and your leadership during this crisis. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. And I know you've been a very busy lady too, where you're working as well. But thank you. I will basically, once we receive the directives from the state, I am going to come up with an official reopening plan, and I will send it to the board first, and then after that, I will send it out to staff. So all staff will know where we stand on reopening and how we will reopen in phases to the public, because I know there's a lot of safety concerns for everyone. But thank you.
Sure.
And I wanted to thank Tammy for volunteering for another 7 years on the board.
Oh my God, is that what I did?
Yes, you did. So the commissioners did approve your reappointment. So now you are a trustee through June of 2027.
Oh my word.
And hopefully we won't be dealing with the same crisis that we are now in 2027.
I'm only good for one global pandemic.
Well, let's just hope that there's only one per 100 years, or never again is the best choice. I did want to, it's not on the agenda, but this is National Library Week. And so today is National Library Workers Day. And so I wanted to tell staff how much I appreciate their patience as we've gone through this. And I know that they are eager to get back to work and that they will be very willing to step up to the plate when we do get back to work. But happy Library Workers Day.
I'll reiterate that, Paige. We appreciate you and all the staff. I know that a lot of it's probably not being seen right now, but hopefully when they get back into the library system, they'll be refreshed and ready to go with lots of great ideas and new programs and, be ready to go. But there are some things they're doing. I saw some different things on social media and different things, but we appreciate them every day. So
they're very talented.
Not just on Library Workers Day.
Yes, they're very talented, and we are going to move, I think this summer, a lot of our programming online. And so we have a lot of talented staff who can get on there and sing and perform, just as long as they don't want me to do that. Nobody wants me to sing. And that's all I have.
Okay, do I have a motion to excuse our absent board member today?
Ralph, I'll move. Ryan will second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Okay. Okay, what do we do here on public comment? Do we have anything?
We had one public comment, and that was from Amy Nelson, and she just wanted to say thank you to everyone.
Okay, thank you for that. Paige, do you have anything else, or are we good to adjourn?
Unless you have anything that you'd like to bring up, I believe we are good to adjourn.
Does anyone have anything, or are we good?
Nope.
Okay, I'll take silence as a nothing. So then, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I move this one.
Okay, I heard lots of people, so I'll say Brian. I think I heard.
Charles will second.
Did I hear Dr. Kemp in there?
Yeah. I'll
Okay,
second.
I'll put Dr. Kemp as a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. I thank everyone.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody, there's only 9 more days of this 300-day month.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.